All right, next one. Bill. Dearest William, my son is a good kid, respectful and thoughtful, and never in trouble at school. You sound like a parent of kid who just did something really bad. My kid's a good kid. He's respectful and thoughtful and never gets in trouble. I don't know where he got that Uzi. He never gets in trouble at school or on the playground. He plays Little League Baseball and is 11 years old. Yeah, is he best friends with a dolphin? Sounds like an all-American kid. Last year, I had a disagreement with his baseball coach who brought in a ringer from another league to play in a local tournament. Wow, this took a left turn. The coach used the ringer in all the key positions for every inning, while many of the other kids spent most of the game resting. After a few games, I spoke to the coach and let him know that I thought it was unfair how the house league kids were being passed over for the ringer. His reply was, "That's the way I do things, and lineups are my decision." In the subsequent tournament games, my kid was punished for my outspoken complaint by becoming the unofficial bench warmer. Obviously, this was upsetting to my kid. Dude, what is wrong with fucking adults that you do that to a kid? I can see going, hey, this is my team, this is how I'm running it. But to then take it out on his kid who didn't say anything, what a douche. You know, in his head, he thinks he's the next fucking Chuck Tanner. I'm sorry, I know Earl Weaver? I have no idea. I brought a complaint forward to our league's president stating that I felt this coach was unfair. Oh, so you now we're making it worse. If he's friends with that guy you bitch to. I suggested that he was unfit for coaching and the league should reconsider his placement. Unfortunately, the president quit before the ruling on the matter, and the new president chose to sweep it under the rug. The new baseball season began a month ago, and new teams were formed. My boy's first game back was against his last year's coach. At the end of the game during the handshake, my son shook everyone's hands except for the old coach's hand. When my son told me about this, I did not tell him that his decision was right or wrong, but I understood it and I supported it. Was this bad parenting? Is this bad sportsmanship? No. No, it isn't. It's not. It's not. You know why? It'd be one thing if everybody's an adult. You're not. You're talking about a kid here. This guy's fucking with kids for his own goddamn ego trip, and he punished your kid who didn't do anything. So fuck him. Your kid's only going to be a kid once. You know? Those exciting moments during the games when there's pressure, that builds character. You know? And also, you know, if it goes wrong, it ruins a childhood. So maybe he did help you. I'm just saying. But I'm saying. That's why sports is the shit. It's fucking great. It's great. And he robbed him of that. You paid the fee. Fuck this guy. No, it's not bad sportsmanship. But I think you're a hell of a dad that you're actually questioning it. And then you also you didn't say it was right or wrong. You say I understood why you did it. Nah, dude, you're fucking solid. Don't even worry about it. All right, 2 weeks later, I was approached by 2 members of the executive board of our league who asked me to speak to my son about shaking everyone's hand at the end of every game. Dude, this is classic sports. They never see the first hit. They always see the retaliation. So he's getting caught for retaliating. Obviously, his old coach had complained. Yeah, dude, I bet if you yank down his sport, like, bike pants, the coaches still wear those. Remember those, the bike shorts? Not bicycle shorts. There was these shorts that all coach wore. They were made by a company called Bike. I bet if you yank those down, he's got a fucking vagina. This guy's a cunt. He really is. Where the hell am I? I said, obviously the coach had complained. I was shocked, but said that I would give it some thought. The 2 teams will meet again soon. What should I do? Should I tell my son to shake his old coach's hand, or should I tell the executive board to piss off and worry about parenting their own kids? It is possible for the league to suspend my son. They have not threatened this, but I need to consider the possible repercussions. I'm a big fan and don't know why, but I respect your opinion. All right, dude, you know what you're dealing with? You're dealing with a guy who's a fucking power-happy. He's a psycho. You know, he gets off on this shit. He gets off on the power of telling you, this is my lineup, sit down, and now I'm going to sit you, kid. Your kid doesn't fucking shake my hand. He feels like you got one up on him. So now he's going to go down there, and he's going to get off. He's not about sportsmanship. He's going to get off on the fact that he's going to make your seed reach out and shake his fucking hand. He'll probably fill up a little bit, the fucking pervert. You know what? Fuck this guy. That's what my gut says. But that's not how the world works. Out in the world, cunts like this win. So there's only one solution here. You got to go fuck with his car. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally against that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you here. I really don't. You know what? Tell him to shake his hand like he's a lady. Like your son's the man. When he goes to shake it out, just either have him the way he shakes it, or he'll just have him say something. Does that make you happy, sweetheart? Just something. Where you're kind of calling him a fucking sis. Just something. There you go. All right? And every time he goes back to complain or whatever, that's it. That's what you got to do. Is the guy fat? Maybe he could say something. Hey, great game there, fatty. Hey there, fudgy. Yeah, fatty is too mean. I don't know what. There's something. Have him do the handshake so you don't piss off the board. Go play his fucking game. All right? And you just have him say something or shake it. Grab the guy's hand, hold it like he's a dainty, he's the dainty fucking pussy that he is. That really annoys me. You know what I'm thinking right now? I'm thinking about that guy who they always bring back on Survivor, who ended up crying when he finally got taken off. Anybody watch it this past season? I actually got sucked into it. That dude, Boston Rob, played the best fucking game I've ever seen. Manipulated the whole fucking game, and in the end, he gave people the choice of a fucking lunatic and an absolute airhead. And even though they all fucking hated him, the other two people were so goddamn unworthy of it, they had to give it to him, and he won. It was fucking brilliant. I'm sure a lot of people could think to do something like that, but to actually pull it off was ridiculous. And the fucking airhead chick was the linchpin. That was the whole thing. That's why he made it, because they should have all turned on Rob on the last fucking round, and they didn't. It was fucking great. It was great. Boston Rob, dude. He's not fucking around, kid, you know? His fucking wife won it. He won it. It's fucking $2 million, dude. You know? But does he go down and get us a fucking Boston cover? No, dude. He's keeping it all for himself. Selfish fuck, dude. All right, YouTube videos for the week. What am I? I'm 40 minutes in. Guys, this is just going to be a short one. It's going to be short, just like the fucking dick on that douche fucking with that kid in the Little League. What an asshole. What a fucking asshole. When's his game? Maybe some of my listeners can come up with something. Hey, guys, what say you fucking contribute to the podcast? You want to do that? Why don't you do that? Give this poor bastard, who's out, you can tell the way he wrote it. You can tell. My fucking voice is junk. You can tell the way he wrote that. That guy's a good dad. He's also a good person. He's actually looking at this shit from 360 degrees. Like, am I a bad guy or whatever? Give this guy some suggestions on what his kid can do. He's got to shake his fucking hand. I don't want the kid to get suspended. All right? I don't know what else to tell him. It'd help if you could send me a description of what this guy looks like. There's something you got to do. There's got to be some, you got to go passive-aggressive here, even though I can't stand passive-aggressiveness. But this guy's being a bitch, so maybe this is the time you got to fight fire with fire. I don't know what. All right.